It's hopefully we've built a little momentum now, but we're going to find out a lot about it ourselves as we go on the road. Louisiana Tech is a fantastic team, a lot of seniors, a lot of experience. They're tied for the regular season championship last year with essentially the same team back, and so we know it's going to be a big time challenge. We feel like we've improved in a lot of ways, but we'll be able to really evaluate where we are after this game. Yeah, obviously it's a positive. We've done some nice things these first 3 games. I think we've improved, especially on the defensive end. We're looking to continue that. Louisiana Tech, they pose some other challenges as well. They drive the ball extremely well. They're a great 3-point shooting team, and so it's not going to be 1,000 different sets we have to guard. It's going to have to be guarding the basketball, guarding the ball screens, and try and limit their 3-point shooting percentage. A lot of yelling and screaming by me, and more importantly, the guys have bought into it. And they've, after the first of the year, after the Carolina game, we really had a time when we sat down with the team and talked about the goals that we're going to have this year, but also the idea that how the team does is the only thing that's going to matter. It's not about minutes or shots or anything else. It's going to be everybody buy into the plan, and to this point, they've really done it. Yeah, they have. I think the non-conference can be looked at as a very big positive, and the plan was to have a tough non-conference schedule to prepare our guys. We knew we were going to be young. We knew it was going to be a tough non-conference schedule. I would have liked to have won a couple more games during that stretch, but having said that, there are a lot of lessons, a lot of experiences that we've learned from, and hopefully those will continue to pay off as we move forward. It's huge. It's one thing to talk about, hey, we're going to do things a certain way, and the kids, they've been bought in, they believe in what we're doing, but it's hard to continue to do that if you don't have the results with wins out there. And so having the wins really it makes things easier, but even if we lose a game here or there, we're going to stay on the same path. Well, one of the big things is we've talked about the practice habits that we have right now have carried over to the games, and we're trying to just build that in practice every day. That you don't just win games on game days, you're winning games through your practice habits every day. And the practices to this point have been consistent and have been good. Well, one thing is his rebounding consistency. He's done a nice job rebounding both ends of the floor. I think he's leading our team in conference in rebounds, and has the ability to impact a game in a lot of different ways. Can block some shots, obviously can rebound, can score inside and out, and he's a great teammate. And so I still think the best of his playing days are ahead here, but he seems to be improving almost daily. Yeah, a lot of it is getting in a routine now, and for the rest of the conference season, we're going to play Thursday, Saturday games, and so it is a quick turnaround. The Fridays end up being a lot of prep work. Practice is important, but just as much, it's about recovery, getting the bodies healthy again, having a good spirited practice, and then really studying up on, for this week, it'll be Southern Miss. They have a new coach, some new personnel. I have a lot of respect for Doc Sadler, and I know he has them playing extremely hard, but it is a challenge to only have 1 day prep for a new team like that. Well, he does a great job of getting to the paint and finding guys, and we have guys on the perimeter, especially the perimeter guys that can knock in 3-point shots, but we have to be able to contain him without requiring help situations, because the help situations really put everybody at a disadvantage. So we have to guard the basketball and also guard the ball screens. I think, we've talked a lot about we're a young team, but I think they've handled it really, really well. Practices this week have been very spirited and very workmanlike. There hasn't been any letdowns. They understand that the success that we've had has been a direct result of the practices that we've had, and so the practices this week have been good.
Yeah, I think coaches did a good job scheduling teams that we'll be facing all type of ways throughout conference. Pressing, long and athletic, a Wisconsin team who slows it down a little bit, executes really well, and I think it's just prepared us for this conference schedule, and hopefully it continues the way it's been. Yeah, there's lots of confidence, and I think everybody feeds off each other with it too. Starting with practice, we had a few good practices and showed up in games, and now everybody's feeling a little more confident and doing the things they can do. Yeah, Coach talked about we've learned how to lose. We got to get back up on our feet, and now we got to learn how to be successful, and that's where we're at now. We've won 3 games in a row, and we tested again Thursday night against La Tech, and I think everybody's ready for it. Yeah, great opportunity to go 5-0. La Tech and Southern Miss are both conference games. They're going to go at us, and we're going to go right back at them. I think it's high right now. We can't get too high on it. It's just 3 games, but hopefully where we're at now just leads to more confident and executing on offense and defensive end, and shows up positive in the games. I think it starts with just seeing other people making the right plays, getting after it on defense, and their energy leads to other guys getting after it and wanting to make plays for each other. And that's where our confidence comes in with each other and trusting each other in every situation. And I think in trust and confidence, we've taken the next step in it. Yeah, I think so. First road test kind of for us, and we kind of got it taken to us. And we had the option to, like forget about it, but we came back, had a great week of practice, and I think it'll be good for us to see two tough teams on the road.